Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, green telescopes and other such fun things involving slaves, apparently. It had nothing to do with slaves, actually, just weapons that slavers make. So...
And specifically a spy weapon in this case.
Yeah. I don't know, it was just fun.
It was a fun time.
It was a really good episode, actually, yeah. And also, I don't know, I love when Trek actually goes full on at a different team dynamic that isn't that doesn't involve James T. Kirk. It's nice.
Although, the last episode did suffer from the thing we always do. We call out something that always happens, and that thing didn't happen.
Of course, yeah, all the fucking time. But also, like, I shouldn't be saying that, like, oh man, I'm fucking sick of James Kirk. Like, our time with him is growing thin.
It is.
Like, we have less than 20 recording sessions with the guy.
Is that it?
Yeah, actually, well, I guess because we've been recording about like 10 recording sessions left.
Ooh,
yeah,
it's even smaller.
Yeah. That includes the movies after this. So that's fucking crazy. I don't know. That's just weird to me. But anyway, today we're watching an episode called "The Eye of the Beholder," which I know is like a common phrase, but my mind is so like D&D focused right now that I'm like, oh yeah, beholder. Oh yeah, with the giant eye in the middle, that makes sense. The Eye of the Beholder, yeah.
That's funny.
You know what a beholder is.
I know what a beholder is, yes.
Fucking crazy. Like, I don't know.
That is a really funny comparison.
Yeah. I want to see James Kirk go up against a beholder. I think that would be hilarious. And he'd win, because he's the main character.
Because he's the main character. He'd win.
Yeah.
Even if it mutated him into a beholder himself, he'd still find a way out.
Yep. Alright, I guess we're going to see what it's all about. We're going to get into post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch The Eye of the Beholder. Remember when we started this show? And we were like, oh man, that's like a really fucking weird off-brand version of the theme tune.
Yeah,
we're like, we're never gonna fucking remember that. Now it's like actually sticking with us.
Yeah.
We only have 7 episodes left, and that's really fucking annoying.
I know. This episode we're like, man, we're getting used to it.
We know it. I mean, it's not as iconic as the original, of course.
No,
but like it's in my head now, and it's not gonna go for a while.
It'll live there rent free for a while.
That said, though, if that's what this show can do after 15 episodes, I dread to think how long the TNG theme song, whatever it is gonna be stuck in my head.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that'll be terrifying to know how long that'll stick around.
Yeah. But anyway. So this is kind of cool. I don't know. I was kind of into it.
Yeah.
Little slow.
It's definitely slower, but honestly, it's got a good enough concept that it can be a little slow.
Yeah. I think there were like ways to like if you were doing like a part. Maybe this was like part of TOS. Maybe you could have like expanded on the idea some more with some more cast members and different characters in there. Like it could have been more. I don't know, but it was okay. I enjoyed it. There was talk of cannabis, which was...
It was a planet.
A planet named Cannabis 3. They had to know what they were doing, right?
They had to.
There's
no
way.
They were referring to it specifically in the way that, like in a desert environment, like then there's like solo plants, and it's like, come on, there's something you need to know.
Exactly. And Spock is the one that brings it up. So I can only imagine that Spock is the one that Spock is probably the biggest weed smoker on the Enterprise.
Just casually in his room.
He realizes the genuinely positive effects it can have on the body and mind, and so therefore it's logical. There we go.
It lets him relax and think more freely.
Right? Yeah, it works out. This episode also suffers from the same scaling problem that what episode was it? What was the one where
where the guy was really big?
The guy was big. Oh god, I don't fucking know. I'm looking through my notes and like I don't know.
It was a bit ago, but not that long ago.
Was it the Infinite Vulcan?
I think
so.
I think it was Infinite Vulcan.
Yeah, because that was the one with the green men, right?
Yes.
Okay, yep. Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, so yeah, it's just like, it's a weird scaling thing. Like, Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, they fight this, like, literal dinosaur at the start of the episode.
But it doesn't look like a dinosaur.
It's hiding behind this one rock. They're like, okay, cool, in front of the neck, boop, and it's down, and then it falls on Dr. McCoy, and then you see it in full scale, because McCoy is trapped under it, and it's just like...
Like, it slowly revealed its scale?
Yeah, but it's just like, the show really, like, it has a problem with scaling, and it doesn't work. Also, was that the same episode with with the purple dragon things.
I think.
Actually, the Infinite Falcon I have right here. The exact same note. Purple dragons.
Nice.
They're the same. It's the same design here, right? It's gotta be.
I think it is.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it's definitely the same sound effect.
Yeah.
Because I think we called out that sound effect another time.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. They used that for a couple different aliens, I think. But I don't know. I like the idea of the whole alien zoo thing
because it's really not that out there.
Yeah, it reminds me of that one, the one Superman episode from Superman the Animated Series with Lobo.
Yeah,
with the he has like the alien in cages. And again, like if the show had more of a budget, it was able to like use more characters and like have a larger cast in the episode. Like you could have filled it with like, oh, what other aliens are they holding here? Like you could have played around.
Because it wasn't a cage designed specifically for humans. It was humanoids.
Yeah.
Like how interesting would it have been if there was, say, a Klingon in that grouping.
Yeah. Just some cool ideas. That, like I really do wish like some of these ideas were thought of or at least used in TOS. Like I would have liked to have seen other versions of these with like, oddly enough, I want to say more of a budget, but it's TOS we're talking about.
TOS, right? Like when TOS
with more available resources, I guess.
That's a much better way to put it.
Yeah.
Although then the big elephant snails would probably look like ass.
That's true. But I would accept that if it meant like there could be actually more of them. Because Kirk keeps talking about how, like, oh my god, we're getting an audience watching us. It's the same two the whole time watching them.
Only other time we see more is when there's, like, a kid.
Yeah, when the baby one comes back down. It's weird. I don't know. I loved the bit when Kirk plays dead.
Right.
He's like, he falls down.
And everyone's like, and he's like, and Kirk's dead. And he's thinking communicator. Everyone else is communicator. So they are like, oh, he needs a communicator. The kid brings it forward. Why did the kid bring it forward?
Yeah, I don't know. But he gets the communicator and he's like, Scotty beams himself loosely, and so the pink elephant slug thing like grabs the communicator right back. Just this really funny moment. I also loved Scotty's relationship with the baby pink elephant slug thing.
Right.
It was fun.
I also really like the idea that the baby slug's first instinct was go into space, get more specimens.
Yeah. Oh man, just like its parents. And I don't know. I think this also had one of the best end of episode zingers that TAS has had so far.
Mm-hmm.
They had like amicable terms with the pink slug.
Basically,
elephants.
we won't come back, and please don't come back.
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come back in about 20, 30 centuries. Our time. Yeah.
Which I don't know how that's different necessarily.
I'm guessing that's more. I don't know. Spock says it as if it's more because he needs to like calculate it. To our centuries, but I don't know. It was fun. I enjoyed that.
It was a fun time.
Yeah. All right, I guess that about does it. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek the Animated Series. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.